Hello, Sweet Blooms! We're back today with another indie game review, the second in our series. Isn't that exciting? Today, I'm bringing to you an intriguing little atmospheric game filled with emotions and a tiny amount of horror. Daydream, Forgotten Sorrow. I had the pleasure of getting a review copy and being able to play it early so we can ask the question, is it worth it? Let's get to it and dive on in. First, let's read directly from the Steam store page to see what we've got here. In this puzzle platformer, you will embark on a touching journey through the surreal world of a person's mind as young Griffin and his faithful bear, Birly. Overcome challenges, avoid traps, and defeat enemies to help the man find peace. Additionally, we've got more context in the About This Game section. Immerse yourself in the gripping story of a person who visualizes himself as a small child, accompanied by a cute teddy bear. Solve tricky puzzles, escape terrifying monsters, and avoid dangerous traps on a quest for inner peace. Travel through a mysterious world of floating castles and craggy caves, fairy tale forests, and rolling plains. Prepare to be captivated by the enthralling world of Daydream, discovering the transformative power of resilience and the bittersweet beauty of letting go. Key features. Dive deep into a sprawling story revealing secrets and unraveling the mysteries of an enchanting narrative. Meet memorable characters such as the endearing young Griffin and his devoted teddy bear companion Birly. Command an adorable teddy bear friend that helps you get to hard-to-reach places. Enter an unforgettable world through dreamy melodies and mesmerizing music. And engage in a delicate blend of mind-bending puzzles that challenge you and heart-pounding action that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Now we move on to the game itself with the tutorial. Let's keep this section brief because, surprisingly, the tutorial section itself goes by quickly. From the moment you start the game, it eases you into the controls slowly but surely, from moving your character, grabbing items, and even manipulating Birly, your adorable bear companion. The game instructs you seamlessly while still moving you through the story itself. Daydream, Forgotten Sorrow is a game very much reminiscent of Little Nightmares and Gris. It certainly shows in the gameplay. You control a young child named Griffin as he explores an ever-changing landscape full of mystery, mysticism, and memories. Much of the game is solving puzzles using only your wit, your own hands, and Birly. The little bear himself is a wonderful addition to the game as you can control Birly to help you with puzzles, making the solutions very interesting. Given the type of game it is, there is some high-tension sequences that incorporate both puzzles and chase mechanics. While it is not a horror game, it does get the heart pumping. Since the game is a very story-driven game and the characters are a huge part of it, we'll keep this section short and talk about just the very basics. As you've seen before, the main two characters in the story are Griffin, the young main character, and his bear, Birly. Though Birly is a large part of the story, it mainly revolves around Griffin himself. We follow him on his journey through the various scenes: a child's bedroom, a windmill, beautiful forests and plains. Every single piece of this journey builds to an absolute crescendo by the end of the game. All in all, the story itself is one of the best parts of the game and should be experienced for yourself. Second only to the story, the stylistic graphics of this game really shine bright. The character models look appropriately young for someone who pictures themselves and those around them as children, while the landscapes that you travel through are absolutely mystical in nature and beautiful. The game itself feels like the most surreal of dreamscapes in the most beautiful of ways, and the stylized images truly capture that. While most of it is beautiful, even the terrifying moments are handled with such distinctive flair so as to not take away from the majesty of what you've seen up until that point. It is a delicate balancing act that I feel Frozen Line, the developers, really did well. And now it's the time where we move on to the pros and cons. Every video has to have one, right? All in all, there aren't a lot of negative points in this game and more pros than there are cons. Let's go over it. Pros. Tutorial is enjoyable, the gameplay loop satisfying. Puzzles can be surprisingly complicated. Inventive boss battles. Atmospheric tension is delightful and horrifying. Sound design and music are top-notch. Ragdoll physics are hilarious. Birly gets distraught when you die. And perfect for lovers of little nightmares. Cons. Controls can be finicky, flight especially so. Minor texture glitches in areas. Has issues alt-tabbing if using a controller. And likely needs a bigger arachnophobia warning. And that's it, Sweet Blooms. Overall, I really think that this game is an indie gem waiting to happen. As someone who played the whole way through and is working on some of the smaller secrets, I fell in love with the game. As much as the puzzles could be difficult, the absolute joy from completing them was what got me through even when I felt stumped. On top of that, I found myself spending hours upon hours in the game, a sure sign that you've enjoyed something. If you happen to love puzzles, atmospheric storytelling, and some small spooks, then the game is for you. So, what do you think? Are you intrigued after hearing all of this, or are you someone who has already played the game? Comment below on the video, because I'd love to hear your opinions and thoughts. If you're interested in purchasing this game, it is available now, June 14th, 2023. You can purchase and play through Steam, PlayStation 4 and 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Series X and S, and Microsoft Windows. Links to the Steam page down below. And as always, thank you for staying till the end of the video. Your support always is appreciated, and if you'd like to further support the channel, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing. This helps the channel get out there in the scary world that is the algorithm. Additionally, I stream most days of the week over on Twitch, so come check me out. Link on screen now or down below in the video description. Have a wonderful day, everyone! Special thanks to my Patreon subscribers. You guys make this all possible. And thank you to everyone who also supports me on Twitch. You guys are amazing.